Here's another great story about a business I did not sell. I was hired by a roofing company to get their business ready to sell. And so I actually went in as the general manager of this very profitable, big flat roofing company. The father wasn't quite sure if he wanted the son to take the business or if he wanted to sell the business. Just because you have a business that's making money doesn't mean it's going to be a really good sale. The technology curve that really drives value of a business, where you are on the technology curve of your industry. Did you jump on it at the beginning and so you could get the big share of the market? Did you try to hop on in the middle where most of the best customers have already adopted the technology? And therefore, to get good customers, you're going to have to steal them from somebody who's been serving them already? Or did you jump in at the end where it's nearly impossible to get customers? Or did you not make it on that curve at all, and therefore you're way behind your industry? Well, this company had missed about 3 serious technology curves. They were still making a lot of money, but that was going away. They couldn't get the jobs they used to get because companies doing the new technologies were getting those jobs. They had a bunch of, sort of addicts, ex-convicts that were doing the work. Well, the new technologies required skills training and, people who were thinking with a clear head. In order for this company to get ready to sell, they would have had to invest a lot of money in buying new equipment. They would have to get all new employees and train them all and really just completely change the company. Would have cost, honestly, about $1 million. And the owner said to me, forget it. Forget about it. I'm not doing it. I'm not spending that money. I've already made a lot of money. I could retire happily tomorrow. I'm not doing it. Except maybe if my son wants the business. Well, I have to tell you something about this son. He would show up, bottle of whiskey right where the coffee should be, half gone, 7 a.m. to go work on the roofs, 40, 50 stories up. The final blow to him, as if that wasn't enough to roll him out as a potential owner. The final blow was when I go up on a roof one day. I have a picture of this particular roof. It's just outside New York, way up there, looking, overlooking the Hudson River. It was really a beautiful roof to climb up on. But I went up on this one roof, probably about 40 stories up, and I climb up over the edge, and what do I see? But 3 guys holding another guy by the ankles over the side, no tie ropes, to do something to a duck down there. And who's standing there laughing? The owner's son. And so I went home, thought long and hard about how do I talk to the father about this, prayed about it. I went in the next day and said, I think I need to tell you a story. And I told him the story. I'd never talked to him about the drinking. The father had just quit drinking 2 years previously. He looked at me and I looked at him and he said, okay, we could sell the business. We could sell the business. He had a decent customer list, a very good customer list, especially if you look from the maintenance perspective. But he really wanted something for his son because he knew his son was never in this universe going to get a job. I had already done all the industry analysis, industry report, talked to a lot of architects and stuff to see what was coming down the road. And this was at the point where using thermal imaging to look for wet spots on a roof was not even public discussion. But I found out about it and I'm like, whoa, here we go. Here's an opportunity for this son. That's what we did. We sent him, his best buddy, up to do training. They learned how to use the thermal imaging. Dad bought the equipment. It only cost him, he probably invested $10,000 all told in this. Took the customer list, put together a marketing package, a really nice one, redesigned the website, put some print materials together, some giveaways, and send them out to sell maintenance. If you catch a red spot when it's, that big, you cut it out, you replace it, fix it all up, cost, $250, $500. But if you don't see it until the wet spot is, half the roof, we're not talking, tens and tens of thousands of dollars to replace the entire roof. And so this is another story of a business I didn't sell, but we had a happy ending because the son loved it. He wasn't really responsible for anybody's safety but him and his best buddy. And he had made good use of his dad's customer list. He didn't mind selling to the existing customers, even though he didn't want to go out and get new ones. And all's well that ends well. And that's that.